start the discussion, let's play a game first.
So once again, good morning everyone. So today we are going to tackle about school policies and their functions. When we say school policies, it is a policies health defines rules, regulation, procedures, and protocols for schools. All of these are necessary to help a school run smoothly and safely and ensure that students receive a good quality education. Schools are institutions motivated by a shared vision. Necessarily, schools must have policies for them to realize their vision and mission. These policies are a reflection of the values of the people who created them. Whatever policies are formulated must redound to the improved teaching learning of learners, which is the very reason of the existing of schools. Now let's go to the next one.
First up, we have the policy on collection of contribution. Cognizant of the need of an organization for adequate funds to sustain its operation, our duly recognized PTA may collect voluntarily financial contribution from members in outside sources to enable it to fund and sustain its operations and the implementation of its program and project exclusively for the benefit of the students and for the school where it operates. The PTA's program and project shall be in line with the school improvement plan. Okay, for further information, the PTA is also known as Parent-Teacher Organization or Association. So, kani siya, parents have been collecting funds from their co-members and also from the other members outside the school premises area for the improvement and sustainability operations for the benefit of the students and the school. So, the contribution should be reasonable amount as may be determined by PTA Board of Directors. So, each schools have Board of Directors consist of President, Vice, Secretary, Auditor, and Treasurer. But also, there are PTA officials in each sections of any grade levels. Next, we have non-payment of contribution by the parents member shall not be a basis for non-admission of non-issuance of clearance to the children by the schools concerned. So, kani siya, dili daw basis nga dili tagaan ang mga estudyante or anak sa mga parents na nag-eskwela dito sa premises sa school. So, dili daw siya base nga dili tagaan og clearance, mga admission ang bata para dili ka graduate or dili ka accelerate sa ilang mga grade levels. So, the contribution shall be collected by the PTA treasurer on the parent member basis regardless of the number of their children in the school. So, kolektahon dyan na siya sa PTA treasurer sa each section or each grade level. Bisan pa og pila imong anak dito sa school. Like, you have 4 children in the school. One is in grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, and grade 10. So, you need to pay that collection or funds that each parent and teacher meeting na gikasabutan jud nila dito, so they need to pay it. Pero depende ra pud na if the teacher would allow you to not pay or pay the minimum of the said amount. So no collection of the PTA contribution shall be done during the enrollment period. So, technically, those PTA meetings will be held during the end of gradings on each schools. So, bawal yun na siya basta enrollment. Also, the school fees need to be paid during the school hours or during the start of classes up to the end of the class years. No teacher or any personnel shall be involved in such collection of activities. So, bawal yun na siya. Gikasabutan yun na siya sa every teachers or every faculty teachers na dili yun na sila. If ever na makakolekta sila na or they can be into that collection activities, they have the right and also they have the they have the they have the decision, or it is decision by the parents to give the teachers a right to collect during those activities. Safekeeping of funds. All collection of contribution or proceeds of fundraising activities shall be deposited in reputable banking institution as determined by the board of directors. So, kani siya, ihipos yun siya ni mga funds kay in case of kinahanglanon, pwede ra makuot nimo dito sa bangko nga imong gi-depositan for the sake of your student or your child's learning and also the sake for the school improvement. So next, PTA treasurer or a duly authorized representative shall undertake the collection and shall issue official receipts or acknowledgement receipts. So we all know that PTA treasurers are the one that allowed to collect the money or the funds that they have been decision or how the parents have been decision on how much they want to raise their funds or how much they want to gather the funds or how much they need to pay during the meeting, or it has been decision by those parents in the meeting. So, in no case shall any school official or personnel be entrusted with the safekeeping and disbursement of collection made by the PTA. So, as well as kaganina, prohibit siya, ginabawal po siya sa mga teachers and school personnel like mo interfere or mo sa collection activities. Pero, depende po na sa parents if they have decided that the teacher would also help them collect the money. Then, all disbursement of funds shall be in accordance with generally accepted accounting and auditing rules and regulations. So, normally naman dyan na siya sa mga treasurers or meetings na nasa lay rule, na bawal na siya gamiton for further things that they want to do or that they want to have or they want to kanang gikasabutan po na siya sa parents na if needed na ng money, pwede ra nila diretso sa teacher og hatag or tagsa-tagsa nila ihatag sa teacher about anang nga fund na ilang raise or anything na. Pero naka-regulate na siya during their own PTA meetings. Then, prohibited. Oh, okay. Next, we have PTAs are prohibited from interfering the academic, administrative, management, and operations of the school and of the DepEd in general. So, bawal yun na siya nga mag-interfere ka sa mga academic programs sa school and mga situation na kuan lang sa school for the sake of their students learning na para mag-improve jud ang students. So dili gyud naka-interfere ng mga parents anang thing engaging any partisan political activities within the school. So ginabawal gyud na siya nga any political rally inside the school premises. So gina siya, pwede na siya, pero ang kuan lang ang allowed la is mga SSG officials or kanang SSG party list sa mga schools na like they will be having an election for the SSG president, their president inside the classrooms, any organizations that they have been into. Then operating a canteen, school supply stores, or being concessionaire thereof inside the school or nearby premises, or offering these services to the school as its client, either directly or indirectly. So, mailhan naman dyan nato nga naay kantin sa mga schools. Pero dili po na siya nimo makuan nga lahi ang padagan sa kantin, dili siya katong mga teachers or mga naadyo na siya mga unknown persons na pwede mo palangan sa school for school canteens or any school supplies dito sa canteen and any nearby stores na pwede makakuanan sa students. Pero yun na siya nga mga teachers or parents jud nga near sa school or o within sa school ang makakuan ana. So gibawal yun na siya nga mga teachers or parents na nasalay anak nga giskwela sa school, dayon naa sila mga businesses nga duol sa school na ma-engage ang mga students and teachers. So okay na siya if layo-layo na tong balay nila kinta ang eskwelahan near the for us na students before high school is medyo layo-layo pa jud tong among palitanan og mga school supplies kay murag gidabawal bitaw sila. So ang near sa school is mga candies, mga yana, mga chewing gums ana ra siya mga duol sa school. Pero usually pag school supplies na gikuanan nandiyo na siya sa market gihilot kay as I observed before during my high school is layo gyud ang tindahan gikan sa school. Next is selling insurance and pre-need plans or similar schemes or programs to the students and their parents. So, ginabawal po na siya magbaligya kag insurance within the school premises and the students and the parents. So, kani siya, ang students, naana siya insurance from the school during their payment of miscellaneous fees. And the parents also have their own insurance sa mga PhilHealth insurance like that. Such as other circumstance analogous to forging. So, ano siya, marag something na mga activities, I guess. Wait, let me check. Wait. I like similar certain respect of lower. I like to similar certain respect. So, something na murag wala kay respect sa or something na murag maka-mislead og informations or any miscommunications, I guess, like that. Something like that. Then next, we have PTA officers and members of board are prohibited from collecting salaries, honorary, emoluments, or other forms of compensation from any of the funds collected or received by the PTA. So, mailhan mo dyan na to sa gibasa na to nga bawal daw na siya sa mga PTA officials, members po sa board na mangolekta sa mga salary, honorary, emolument, and other forms of compensation. Pero pwede rin na siya if ang parent rin naghatag ang parent naghatag pero bawal sa mga officers and boards na mangolekta og salary. So bawal yun na siya mangolekta og mga salary, honorary sa mga parents. Either naghatag sa mga parents sa mga PTA officers, mara na siya pwede. PTA shall have no right to disgorge or charge any fees as service fee or percentage against the amount collected pertinent to the school publication fee, Supreme Student Government or SSG Development Fund, and other club membership fees and contribution. So, ginabawal daw po na siya sa mga PTA nga mag-charge og mga services fee, mga library fee, pero kailangan ma-origin na siya nga amount na ilang gibaryan dito. So, same amount rin na siya, gibawal na siya nga imong ipahay or imong us-usan. So, same region na siya, minting region na siya nga amount dito. So, in no case shall a PTA or any of its officers or member of the board of directors school upon the students and teacher for the purpose of investigation, disciplinary action. So, it depends. Dili na sila ka ginabawal pa ang mga PTA o mga board members sa board na magkuan sa mga students and teachers. So, depende na nila if i-call sa mga school heads na i-call ang attention sa students by the student guidance or by the teachers, or the teachers of the students. But for some schools, they have their school guidance to have the disciplinary actions whether the teachers can't really discipline their students. Also, if there have been or they would have been disciplinary actions towards the teacher, they have been called privately by the school heads or by the curriculum chair of each grade level. So, in no case shall a PTA or any of its officers or members, we have done that kanina pala. The recognition of any PTA shall be cancelled by the Division of PTA Affairs Committee upon the recommendation of the school heads concerned for any violation of the above mentioned prohibited activities and these guidelines. Thereafter, the school head may call for a special election to replace the board of directors of the PTA whose recognition was cancelled. Criminal, civil, and or administrative action may be taken against any members or officers of the board of the PTA who may appear responsible for failure to submit the necessary annual financial statement, or for failure to account the funds of the PTA. So, magets naman na to nga gibawalan dyan na siya nga makancel ang any PTA member or PTA official gikan sa mga division PTA affairs committee. So, ginabawal gina siya if they have something na kailangan or dili nila mabuhat. Pero, based po na siya sa recommendation sa school head na nag-concern sa any violation sa mga prohibited activities above mentioned. So, kato siya, daghan kayo to siya. So, pwede pod o mag-call og attention sa mga for re-electing or replacement for the board sa mga katong na ay na-cancel na recognition. So, nagdepende ra po na nila of unsa ilang buhaton for that certain thing. So, bawal dyan daw na siya. Criminal, civil, and administrative actions have been taken against any member. So, they have their own administrative actions against the members or officers of the board who may appear responsible for failure. So, yun na siya. Higit ka kuan-kuan. Ita nagpa-officer ka din. Di bitaw ka hanas mga kita treasure ka. Dili mo rang giwaldas-waldas na samot. Kinabawal gina siya. So, ma-elect gyud ka na. Tas naapa na siya further na actions within the school or within the PTA of directors. So, naadyo na siya.
Next is importance of policies. Schools in partnership with their community have their own picture of what they want to be, vision statement, and so much offers services and must do what they are supposed to do, mission statement, in order to realize what they envision themselves to be. For this to happen, policies must be in place. School policies example are bullying policy, respect policy, dress code policy, cell phone policy, etc. that we need to follow. Next, observance of these policies ensures everyone in the school community to toe the line if conditions are ideal, like when all members of the school community are perfect school heads, teachers, parents, non-teaching personnel, and other members of the outside community. There may be no need for a policy. The truth is conditions in the school community and in this world are far from ideal, and persons that make the school community are far from perfect, and so the need for policies. So students, parents, teachers, and administrator and other staff members all contribute to their school's culture as do other influences such as the community in which the school is located, their policies that govern how it operates, or the principle upon which the school was founded. Next, school's policy in the grading system is important for everyone concerned to know how grades are computed. Both student and parents know how grades are derived objectively. Percentage weights for each component are clear. What is the importance of grading system? The primary purpose of the grading system is clearly, accurately, consistently, and fairly communicate learning, progress, and achievements to student, families, post-secondary institution, and prospective employers. What is the purpose of grading system in school? Grading is used to evaluate and provide feedback on student work. In this way, instructors communicate to students how they are performing in the course and where they need more help to achieve the course goals.
So, effective policy formulation and implementation in school community partnership. First, the policy on grading. Student tardiness and absenteeism come from above. DepEd Central Office at the times there is need for policies from above, but policies did not need to come from above all the time. So, kanito siya is na base sila sa policy nga gihatag inina. Then, there are after times when a school formulates a policy to address a local problem. In fact, this is how they should be in a school community partnership. Ideally, a policy must not be formulated by the school head by himself or herself. The school heads must lead in a policy formulation process. The word lead implies that an effective policy formulation process must be participatory. So, needed yun siya o dili lang kay ang school head or the school ang principal may maggamaog polisiya. Kailangan dyan na atong mga teachers or parents if ever. This means that it is best that the rest of the school and community be involved rather. So kailangan dyan daw na rest sa school or like his co-teachers or his fellow teachers tas na ay mga officials sa community. Two good heads are better than one. Sakto yun na siya kay. If magama kag policy dayon, ikaw na isa, basin dili maangayan pud sa isa. So, it's better to have both decision from different persons. Pero, pwede pa na siya og magama mo policy individually. Pero, kasabutan dyan na siya sa rest sa teachers or sa community nga magkuhan. Besides, participation of school and community develops a sense of ownership of such formulated policy, which ensure a more effective implementation. Sakto gina siya. This is school empowerment in action. Sakto pa na siya kay murag ma-empower ang school based on making a policy. Aside from involving the school and the community in policy formulation, a school head must ensure wide dissemination and correct and clear understanding of the policy. So, kailangan dito na nga precise o klaro sa school heads tong policy nga iyang i-propose for the sake of the students and for the learners. Based on na sa decision of the teachers and the community. Next, takeaways. So, policy are intended to ensure that schools perform and realize what they have envisioned for themselves. So, kanidong policy yan is para nga 100% worthy ang school to perform and realize na it is for the sake of the school and also para sa mga students na naadira na nag-eskwela. There are policies that come from an authorized above the school since a school is a member of a bigger organization or a system. I'm so sorry for the without spacing for the letters here. I have no time. I'm so sorry for the non-spacing for this part sa takeaway. But I will clearly elaborate this. So, kanina daw siya, ang policy daw nagikan sa authority nga higher position sa school. So, kanang yun siya may like head teachers, mo gina siya mo kuan sa policy. But school are also empowered to formulate their own policies to address their concerns speedily provided they are not contrary to policies that came from above. So, kailangan po na siya. If ang policy is clear and precise, dili na dyan na siya kailangan i-disapprove sa school or sa teachers and the parents. Kay, it is for the better sa school and for their children and students. So, school policies are effective when they are formulated with the participation of the members of the school and community, as this develops sense of ownership which ensures implementation of a family. So, ang school jud o ang community is para ang family na nimo. So, this is parang you want to encourage them to improve, like how teachers to students empower students to learn and grow, as well as community that leads fellow citizens to grow and accommodate others or socialize with others. So next, we have policy must be widely disseminated for the information of the entire system, school and community, and must be understood correctly and clearly. So the policy is needed to be precise and clear for the information of such school and community. So, ano siya is kailangan jud klaro, precise, and ma-understand nila nga ana din na siya nga policy, ana siya, kailangan dyan na natin siya buhaton, and wala na siya. Policies set order in school. The absence of clear-cut policies may court chaos. So, kanin daw siya, ang gagikan dyan nga policy is from the school. So, from the school down to the community. Then, the absence of this policy may create chaos. Ano siya is, kinta, nag-set ka og policy nga, bawal mag-throw diri, bawal mag-throw dira. So, if ever na, dili na masabtan, kita, nilalong kag English dira nga, bawal ang definition na daad to kay bawal mangihi or bawal maglabay ng basura. Dayon, wala kabitaw ka sa butong mga community or mga tao sa community, kay ang uban ba ang nga tao is dili uneducated sila sa uban nga like words intahay. So dili nila makuan sa ilang hunahuna kung unsa gyud to. So dili sila kasabot kung unsa gyud to yung definition adto kay practical lalong nga English na gibutang. Na ang uban biya kay uneducated, labaw na ang mga mostly mga seniors dili wala kasabot sa ibang gibutang nga policy didto. So you need to be precise in order to not made a chaos nga ala what yun na kanang kasabot ana unsa ulang polisihan ang makakasabot ana ana biya nang uban nga kuan tawo yung mana na mag-create og chaos. So kailangan jud ang policy is precise and masabtan siya sa community based sa school nga policy. So kailangan is masabtan jud na siya if ever na mag-create og policy, masabtan siya sa mga individuals na around sa school or outside the school. So kailangan og gitahay na ka sa school. Then nag-create sila og policy. Tas ang ilang mga individual dito is mostly dili ka malo mo English. So dili ka kuan. So imagine na siyang translate og Tagalog or Bisaya or their own dialect nga dito sa school or dito gyud nag-grow dito sa lugar na gibutangan sa imong school. So ay haran nila masabtan sa mga individuals na ingani din na siya, okay ana. So masabtan na nila, pero kung mag-English ka dirag butang, di gyud masabtan na nila. So mag-create na noon na chismis dire, chismis dito din. Magka sinumpaki din ng mga utok ana din na mag-giaway na noon na sila itungandaan ng policy nga nila nasabtan. So it's either not we need to be precise and clear for our policy that we need for the school and community. So we need to be clear for those policies. Okay? So that's all. Thank you.